You were chosen as one of the new Asian leaders by the World Economic Forum, and you seem to be quite passionate about attending these conferences abroad. What kind of messages do you try to convey when you go outside?
Initially, I was there to learn and to meet people, but gradually you want to contribute more. So I've been attending Davos for more than 7 or 8 times in the past 13 years. Now I'm more contributing to the world. I was on the Agenda Council, Global Agenda Council on leadership, next model of leadership. So therefore, we are discussing about what the role model of new leaders will be like and how we can educate. Because whatever the problems you see in the world, it's like climate change or food or energy, whatever you may choose it, they all come up with the leadership. So if the problem's not being solved, there's not enough leadership.
You come from an interesting background because your father was a nuclear scientist. You yourself studied engineering in college. How do you see the current energy crisis that Japan is facing right now?
Well, we feel very sad about what is really happening because things have become so emotional. Emotional that not many people lack scientific decision-making process. So what happened in Fukushima is that the simple reaction is that we don't want to have nuclear reactors. We are so much afraid of nuclear radiation. And Fukushima is totally contaminated. There was some kind of emotional aspects and reaction which lack scientific facts.
In your view, what is the ideal path for Japan's energy policy, including how to deal with the nuclear reactors?
What we need to do is that we have to be always talking in a very logical way with the scientific data and to be able to persuade people that what is wrong and what is not right, and then tell to the people that how it should be done. We need to have that kind of process. 3.5 years have passed, and the government is saying that they are coming up with a new energy policy by next year in August, and which we like to hear because right now we are in a position that there is no nuclear energy, or there's no energy policy at all. I think we have to go through a very good, calm, scientific, not emotional discussion is going to be needed.
One of your options you said, was to become a politician. Do you see yourself running for office anytime soon to become a politician now?
I have no intention to run for office, simply because I have quite a few friends in politics who I can trust, and they are better than I am as a politician. So my role is more to support them to be able to change Japan to a better country.
I also read that when you run a business, what's important is how you contribute to society, and that comes over profit. Could you elaborate a bit on that?
I see businesses as creating value to societies, and then the profit is is actually the result of it. Sometimes people, CEOs, may decide to use profit into branding or into R&D, so that company may not make profit. But most important thing is that creating value to society. What are you doing to make the society better? What are you doing to make the people's living to be easier and more comfortable? What are you doing for the advancement of human beings?
Let's talk about Asia and the kind of role you can play in the region. What kind of opportunities does the region offer? What kind of things do you want to do for Asia?
Right now, I'm working for Japan because Japan is having problems. So I have to change the system of Japan. I have to educate leaders. I have to create new industries. I'm working. I decided to work for Japan when I was on the 50s. When I reach 60s, I will work for Asia. I haven't decided how.
You said that you want to contribute to Japan and make Japan a better country. Could you be a bit more specific in terms of what you do or what you intend to do to make Japan a better country?
I say this is a quiet revolution. Quiet revolution means that in order to change the country, you need revolution. But in case of revolution, it always happens in the place where there is no democracy, the place where there is no freedom of speech. Here in Japan, we have democracy and freedom of speech. So in order to change drastically, I say quiet revolution means that you need to be able to communicate to the mass of the people. At the same time, you need to have a quiet vision. Revolution, you need to have vision, and then you need to have the group of leaders. What we are working on is that three things. One is that we are drafting the vision of Japan. We call it 100 Action. Second is that we are convening leaders of Japan. We discuss about which way to go, and then we televise through internet so that people will know about which way to go.
How do you see the importance of innovation in any kind of business, startups?
Innovation is a key. And what is innovation? Innovation comes from creativity, and then creativity comes from being unique. I see innovation as the uniqueness of being creative, at the same time trying to have the passion to be able to solve problems, and then with the research and development, you come up with business plan. So that kind of a combination is reaching you to become innovative.
You are an educator. You educate Japan's future entrepreneurs. What kind of advice do you have for Japan's future entrepreneurs?
Advice is that enjoy, enjoy creating new industries, and enjoy challenges, and same time enjoy learning. Get into the fields, and I hope you can create something new.
That's it for this edition of Conversations With. I'm Yogi Kong. Thanks for joining us.